Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. Finally, welcome back to a regularly scheduled episode of RVCCIS.Info, where faculty representatives from Rock Valley College's Computers and Information Systems Department, that would be Stephanie, wait, this side, Stephanie Washer,
Hi.
and myself, Eric Wolf, talk to you guys in the absence of both Jim Conley and Chuck Conkle, talk to you guys about things that are, roughly speaking, related to computers and information systems. Today, we thought we would address one of the big questions we've been getting since all of this COVID stuff has started, and that is, how is it that I can look for a job when I can't even leave my house? So on today's episode, what we thought we would do is give you 4 sites that we'll talk about here, and then we'll list you a whole bunch of additional resources that we have for you on places to look for finding job postings. So let's do it. 4 places for finding jobs, and go.
Well, the two that I recommend are usually Dice and Indeed.com. And then I start out with just a general search for anything in IT, basically in and around Rockford, Illinois, and then decide how far I want to travel, right?
Right.
So that's what I do first. And I think you have a couple websites that you like to use too.
Yeah. So Indeed, I will just, because people look to us for like statistics and information, because otherwise we can just make it up.
Yeah.
Indeed really is the largest platform for posting and finding work. They have done a phenomenal job of weaving themselves into like the fabric of employment. So my suggestion always is, in line with Stephanie's here, when you go to apply for a job, check there first, and that would be indeed.com. You can also look for those links down below later on. So since Stephanie talked about, I'm going to call them stand-up jobs, like professional jobs, like the post-graduation jobs, what I thought I would do is talk about the what happens if you haven't graduated yet jobs. The 2 of those I wanted to really highlight here were collegerecruiter.com and internships.com. Both of those do exactly what you think they do. Both of those list jobs that are specially dedicated for people who are still pursuing their degrees. So collegerecruiter.com and internships.com, both of them list paid and unpaid internships. How do you feel about unpaid internships?
Don't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have to, yeah, fine. But I'm not a fan of unpaid IT internships.
No, I agree. Unpaid IT internships are a scam for the most part. I cannot tell you how many students, I mean, I'm sure both of us have these stories where we'll listen to a student tell us about how I've been an intern for 2 years here, and they keep telling me they're going to hire me on full time. And they're like, oh, yeah, we're just going to get another intern. So, the popularity of unpaid internships has honestly taken a dive because people woke up, honestly. Like, I did unpaid internships.
Yeah.
And they were garbage. And I know I offered unpaid internships. And if anybody out there took one of my unpaid internships, you'll clearly say it was not garbage. But those are really a tough sell now, especially what those unpaid internships. Some of them are really great. You really have to look into them. If you're on the fence about whether or not an internship or a job is worth it, your instructors are good resources, because we've heard stories back. We know what an entry-level job is. We know what not an entry-level job is. We know what the pay scale on those should be. We know locally what companies are a benefit to work for. Let's be positive, are a benefit to work for, and which ones are not. So those are, all 4 of them, fantastic places to start looking for work. So we've got Dice. Can you spell that? Is it really just Dice?
Yeah, dice.com.
dice.com. Just for those of you who are auditory learners, we have Indeed, which is INDEED. College Recruiter and internships.com are the other two. If you have any other sites, please actually honestly let us know down in the comments below. We try to expand this list all the time. Over the years, those of you who have been with us for a while, and some of you have attended, we do have a resume job search interview help seminar, and we'll be recreating some of that here in the series we're starting today with job search sites. But certainly leave us a comment below if you've got other places where you think it's a benefit to go ahead and look for work. While we're at it, I'm going to give a plug for one of our other adjacent RVC websites. It is RVCCIS.org. So we have RVCCIS.Info and RVCCIS.org. They aim at different things. But you can go through there, click through to workshops, and see an expanded list of things we'll be talking about here and in the coming series. While you're out there and at it, also go ahead and down below, like and subscribe. While you're feeling social, go ahead and follow us on Twitter and Facebook at RVCCIS.Info. We are also available on Anchor Podcasts, RVCCIS.Info, and on the web at RVCCIS.Info. So on behalf of other side. I can't get this right. I turned off mirroring today and it totally destroyed me. On behalf of Stephanie Washer, our absent instructors, James, I just saw his email come through and it says James on there. Jim Conley, no, to my knowledge, nobody says James. Jim Conley, Chuck Conkle, Stephanie Washer again, and myself, Eric Wolf, and the community at large for Rock Valley College. Stay safe and stay sane out there, everyone.